Okay, so today's song war is being fought on many fronts. It's old versus new, Newcastle versus Birmingham, and a question of waiting for the rain or here it comes! Hey, I'm Joe or JSB, and yes, today, as with all song wars, we're comparing two tenuously related tracks and trying to pick a favourite. Now, given the artist in question, if you've clicked on this video, you probably already know which way you're voting, as I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on the planet who is a big fan of both Andrew Cushin and Magnum. Maybe this could change that. I mean, it's a reach, but we'll give it a go. It's good to have ambition in life, isn't it? Either way, join me today in listening to both of these tracks and drop in your favourite in the comments down below. You can do that at the end, but for now, simply hit that like button. Ta! Before we end today, I'll also explain why all viewers of this channel, not just the Magnum fans, all of you, need to buy this book, Magnum on Track. But we'll say that for the end. It's exciting. You won't want to miss it. We'll start with Newcastle's own Andrew Cushin with Waiting for the Rain. So he's now 24, but was just 16 when he wrote the song, his first ever. He said it took him a good while to come up with a second decent tune, but, well, this was an auspicious start to say the least, and it ended up as the title track of his debut album, which was released in September last year. And it sounds like this.
Is it true that they came? Walked in as strangers again, and I never knew you'd feel the pain. Hanging on don't feel the same, and I wanna try it, and I wanna light it up.
He's got a great voice, hasn't he?
I don't wanna hide it, I don't wanna lie my stuff. Oh no, I'm hanging by the fire, the flames are rising higher, I'm waiting for the rain. I'm hanging by the fire, the flames are rising higher, I'm waiting for the rain. You know, you know. Is it true that they came? Walked out as heroes again, and I never knew how I'd feel. The pain, it started to heal, and I wanna try it, and I wanna light it up.
That's rain, all right. Pretty good for a first song ever, don't you think? Yeah, me too. So the whole album is pretty great, and if you get a chance to see Andrew live as well, take it. He's brilliant. This one sits somewhere in the middle for me out of my favourites of his at this early point in time. He has signed a deal for album number 2, which he says is all written and ready just to head into the studio, so look out for that as well. But this particular song, as I said, it was the first song he ever wrote, age 16, and as a first-time effort, I'm going to be lenient on the fact that he used the fire/higher rhyme scheme in the chorus, especially as he didn't go for the cliche trifecta and mention desire at any point. That gets a pass from me. So now we switch to Birmingham, and from a first song to essentially a last song. This is Here Comes the Rain, the title track of Magnum's 23rd studio album, released in January of this year. And of course, as previously mentioned on the channel, this came out just a few days after the passing of Tony Clarkin, who was Magnum's producer, songwriter, guitarist. Yeah. So obviously that makes this their final effort, as they did confirm pretty shortly after that they would not and could not continue without Tony. So here it is, one of Magnum's final ever tunes. Here Comes the Rain. rhythm, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that was Magnum, Here Comes the Rain, and it's another great track. Now, for me, I'm a much bigger fan of the verses on this than I am the chorus. The chorus is fine, but it doesn't take it quite up to the next level that you'd kind of expect from a song of Tony's. Not saying it's tough by any means, but just think the verses really stand out, especially the vocal melody from Bob on this. Bob Catley, lead vocalist, for those who are new to the band. This little fella here, that's who we're talking about. But yeah, it's still a damn good song. And it's no wonder they went out on a solid, if not better, effort, because they were one of the most consistent bands in music history. So it's no surprise. That said, and I've actually suffered a bit of guilt for even thinking this, let alone saying it out loud, but here we go. Unlike what seems to be the general consensus, I don't think that this really ranks even in the top 5 of their post-reunion albums, which is not a slight on it at all, as I say. I mean, there's a lot of them, and they are super consistent. But if you were to start with one, I'd say The Princess Alice and the Broken Arrow or Lost on the Road to Eternity. Okay, that's 2. But yeah, I mean, honestly, you can get any of them. Indeed, all of them. On that note, I had to pick a winner between these 2 songs. And a reminder, so do you. You drop yours down below, and I'll tell you mine. It's pretty close. I like these songs a lot. I like these artists a lot. But I'm going to give the win to the new boy. So my winner today is Andrew Cushin, Waiting for the Rain. And I'm very excited to see where he goes on his career from this point. He's made a great start, and I hope to continue to see him flourish for, well, as long as I can make it, because he'll hopefully be around longer than I am. Before we go away, as I said earlier, everybody watching this channel needs a copy of this Magnum book, On Track, written by Matthew Taylor, who's done a pretty damn good job of going through the entire Magnum catalogue. This was originally meant to come out a little bit earlier, but he delayed it so that he could update it to include Here Comes the Rain and give us the complete catalogue in one place. There's a lot of books in the series, and some of them are a bit hit and miss for me, but this is a good one. Covers in not too much detail, but with pretty good accuracy. I only spotted one inaccuracy, and I can't remember what that was, so I had to read it again to find that out for you. But that's pretty good going. And obviously it's full of opinions, some of which I agree with, some of which I don't, but a worthy read. That's not the reason you need to buy it. I mean, there's pictures in this book, and one of them has a picture of the back of my head, showing me sing Magnum live for my first time ever. High Voltage in London, 2010. So that's neat. Full circle, really, because of course the CD and DVD package of this album comes with the DVD of Magnum's final show, and obviously the final time I saw them live. So we've got first and last with me featured, which is as close as the channel has to merch at this point in time. So yeah, go get those. Now, for a quick little bonus track, Magnum, earlier on in their career, in fact, pretty much the midpoint, it was the first reunion album, Breath of Life, they told us what happened after the rain. So that answers that question. There's things floating around my head for you to catch up with earlier videos I've done about both of these artists, so see you on one of those soon. Bye for now, but not for long.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.